My dear brothers and sisters, the Gospels are full of people's heartfelt prayer of petition. When we have a very good example of such a prayer in today's Gospel reading, a blind man sitting at the side of the road, crying out to Jesus as he passes by, "Son of David, have pity, have mercy on me." He desperately wanted to connect with Jesus. The people around Jesus rebuked him and told him to be quiet. Perhaps they were trying to protect Jesus from an annoying beggar. However, these people could not stop the blind man's prayer. In response to their effort to silence him, he shouted towards Jesus all the louder. He will allow no one to come between himself and Jesus. He displayed the kind of persevering, prayerful faith we all need these days. This man never gave up. They silenced him, but he continued to pray, calling Jesus to come for his rescue. That is what we have to do, my dear brothers and sisters. One time, I got a message from someone, and it was PUSH, P-U-S-H. And PUSH stands for pray until something happens. I said, wow. It made me to continue praying unceasingly because Jesus is always there to listen. Jesus' response to the blind man's cry was very different to the response of those around him. The gospel reading says, Jesus stopped. The Lord always stops for us whenever we call to him. He has time for us, especially when we cry out to him in our need. Whereas the people around Jesus tried to silence the blind man, Jesus calls him over and addresses him in a very personal way. What do you want me to do? We all have needs in one way or another. But there are other people who can silence us. They can silence you for speaking the truth, but never stop. Never tire of doing what is right. That is why we are here, and that is why we are called Christians. We are the witnesses of the Gospels. The Lord is always personally present to us whenever we cry out to him in our need. In response to our prayer, he encourages us to give expression to what it is we truly want, the deepest desires in our hearts. What do we need in life? Let us call to him so that he may listen. My dear brothers and sisters, as you know, we live in the society where you and me are attacked, you and me are silenced. Do not do that. Don't talk about this. Do we follow Christ? Whom do we follow? It is a question to answer. I cannot, and you cannot be silenced because you are following Jesus. In our needs, many people are telling you and me, keep quiet. Don't say that. You are going to be persecuted. Yes, that is the life of a Christian. Are you afraid to be like Justin, the martyr, who died for Christ for saying the truth? It is a question to ponder about. The blind man's encounter with Jesus was truly life-changing for him. He begins to see and then immediately begins his life as a disciple of Jesus, following him along the way. When we are silenced more, the more we become courageous to speak the truth because we are followers of Christ. Whenever we come before the Lord in prayer and allow him to touch our lives, we too will begin to see him clearly and will be empowered to follow him more fully. We are followers of Christ. Let us pray that God may give us courage to shout more for the truth.
Hello, OLPH. My name is Mary Lynn Januszewski, and I'm the Director of Finance and Operations at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Glenview, Illinois. And this message comes to you with heartfelt gratitude and thanks for your ongoing generosity and support of OLPH Parish. This overwhelming generosity allows us to continue to serve and to minister to the parish community in so many different ways. So thank you, OLPH, for all you do. You are much appreciated.